You're listening to the Weekend Game Plan with Matthew Ross. Brought to you by Royal Ceramic, the consumer and contractor destination for incredible tile selection and much more. Visit royalceramic.com. The Weekend Game Plan on TSN 690.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way.
Weekend Game Plan gets out into the community with Suburban Newspaper's sports editor Mark Lidbetter and the Amateur Sports Report.
Sports at thesuburban.com is the email address for the weekly segment here on the show or for the weekly newspaper. Mark, let's start with a little Olympic news.
Last weekend at the Canadian Olympic Trials at Niagara Falls, 2 Montreal Wrestling Club athletes moved a step closer to the Tokyo Games. Concordia alumnus and 2019 world champion Linda Moray and Jordy Steen both have qualified for the Pan Am Olympic qualifier set for Ottawa this coming March. Moray pinned Hannah Taylor twice in the finals to secure the top spot in the 57-kilo division and was named Outstanding Wrestler of the tournament for her efforts. Steen dominated the 97-kilogram weight class with his remarkable ankle lace attack. Steen won all 6 of his matches by technical superiority, scoring 10 or more points than his opponents in each bout. Now the duo will be back in the gym at the YMYWHA at the Reinitz Wrestling Center to prepare for their March challenge.
All right, elsewhere, a little dip into the pool.
The 6th edition of the Canada Cup Water Polo Tournament wraps up 5 days of intense competition at Park Olympic today. This event presented high-caliber water polo amongst some of the top women's teams in the world as Canada welcomed China, the Netherlands, Russia, and Team USA. And there's 2 great matches set for the final day as the Netherlands takes on Team USA at 5:30 and Canada faces Russia at 7 p.m. And on the Team Canada roster are 2 local veterans, Christina Alagbo, who came out of the KMO program, and Joel Bekkazi, who was part of a Dollard water polo. And these games are presented free of charge, so anybody who wanted to check out the action later today can head over to Park Olympic.
Mark Lidbetter here with the Amateur Sports Report on TSN 690's Weekend Game Plan. All right, Mark, we get out of the water, we dry off, and now we get into the ring.
The best boxers from across the country are arriving here this weekend as they are set to take part in the Canadian qualification event running from Tuesday until Friday, and all bouts will take place at Le West End, Montreal. Boxing Canada is thrilled that they will have a record number of participants taking part in the event, which is a stepping stone to the Olympics. There will be 62 men and 35 women pugilists stepping into the ring. Now, for more information or to buy tickets, go to boxingcanada.org and click on the 2019 qualification tab.
All right, and finally, we get into a little Winter National Championships. Interesting here.
Yeah, Philippe Gagné and François Imbeau-Dulac secured spots in the 2020 FINA World Cup set for Tokyo next April at the 2020 Winter National Championships taking place in Saskatoon. Gavtar led the 3-meter field from Thursday's preliminaries, scoring 462.5 points, and then he scored a personal best of 498 in the semifinal round on Friday before finishing in the top spot. And then despite finishing third behind Cedric Fofana in the final, Imbeau-Dulac secured a spot in next spring's World Cup team based on his combined score from the prelims on Thursday and the semifinal earlier in the afternoon. The St. Lazare native finished the final round with 450 points. Now, Gagné and Imbeau-Dulac, teammates at Camo, will also compete at the World Cup in the men's 3-meter synchro division. Point Claire Dive Club members Vincent Riendo and Nathan Zombor-Murray will also be in Tokyo for that event after winning the men's 10-meter synchronized final with a score of 421 points. Now, the tandem Riendo and Zombor-Murray picked up where they left off last season when they won the silver in the final of the 10-meter synchro at the Pan Am Games in Lima, Peru. And this pair will need a top 8 finish if they want to make a shot at going to the Olympics in Tokyo this year.
Sports@thesuburban.com is the email address for this weekly segment or for the weekly newspaper. Mark, thank you so much.
Always a pleasure, laddie, and I hope you had a wee dram of scotch last night when you were at your party.
There you go.
Yes, Mark.
All right. Decent accent. It is Weekend Game Plan here on TSN 690. Hour number 2 coming up. And coming up, where's Taylor Hall going? What is the latest? The fourth period's editor-in-chief, Dave Pagnotta, our hockey insider, he will join us next as he has been traveling the league, and he does have some inside news and notes. And are the Canadians still shopping for anything at all? That is next.